A lot of potential high burst potential. Could be a tough situation, right? But I think Lady Jean and Loong both did doing quite well in terms of the draft.
Whoa.
But whoa.
I mean, whoa. I love this. I wanted to see Guan Yu, right? I wanted to see Niap actually from VKS replay the Guan Yu again. But this time it is going to be KPL Dream Team. And let me just say, this is a really scary pick going into the clash name, because Guan Yu, known as one of the fastest wave clears and the fastest rotators in the game as well.
Yeah, and it just owns the lane, right? He kind of clears it out, and he's going to meet you at the T3 tower of the enemy base at some point. He just constantly pushes, but it looks like they're going to go Impunity with Byron and Zhang Fei to round out their draft. But Mankey, a little bit of a cuteness overload being picked up by KPL right here.
Yeah, all right. It's not all rainbows and butterflies for the side of KPL Dream Team. Impunity do have some win conditions available as well. This will come in the form of Loong, who will be able to knock back Guan Yu. If he comes a little bit too close, Lady Chen and Byron will be able to slow him down, so he won't have the passive for that heroic charge as well. So, but this is all focused on one particular player. Like you said, the Mankey. Can they deal enough damage to get rid of the shields and then the health bars of this, what's he, a squirrel?
I don't know what he is. I don't like to, I mean, I'm going to let him identify what he wants to identify as, okay? So Mankey is going to be, all I know is he's a very cute looking character. That's all I can say.
Yep, he likes to play with bubbles, and he will take to the skies as well. Complemented, I mean, for Fly to take Guan Yu as he leaps up into the sky, that's such a play, man.
Yeah, of course. And if this is going to be match 2, game 2, Impunity versus KPL Dream Team. Impunity with their lives. Everything is at stake at this moment. They need to ensure that they win this game so that we can get to that third game.
That's right. Pang, for the first time, will not step into the jungle on the side of Impunity. But they do get a timing lead because they will clear that red buff earlier.
Look at No Fear being super aggressive. Zhao Lin actually has to dash away. He's going to be focused. Inuo just letting him have it, and Liz steps back and does it in style.
Yep. And interestingly, it is actually Asing going into the jungle.
Oh, the nice two-man stun. Wrong making plays and setting it up for Inu, who takes the first blood.
KPL Dream Team, first blood going over to their side.
Yeah, pushing it out. Tough situation. Megumi just trying to deal with the minions, maybe tanking, slowing it down, but Inu will just take free shots. Bury through that tower, or the shield, excuse me, but the cannon blast does a lot of work, and Megumi's got to be a little scared at this point.
Yep, and this is testament, right? This is the poke composition that KPL Dream Team want to show. All of these long-range shots will hurt you over time.
Yeah, will hurt you, and then it's kind of like the combination. Then you have like the Dream Roam, Guan Yu just kind of charging in, and then you have the, Wrong on the Mai just kind of cleaning house. So you have a lot of potential for outplay, and it kind of sets up with Inu and No Fear, but it looks like he's going to go under the tower, and Ashing might have been out of position. He's going to be focused, and he will be killed, and Inu sidesteps him, gets the kill.
Yep, perfect teamwork there. No Fear actually pushing him back with the passive. And that's not something you want to see happen to Ashing, especially if a fan of Impunity. But not all hope is lost. Let's see, where are the win conditions for the side of Impunity?
Okay, you're going to ask me about the win conditions because a tough situation. I think they need to invade. They need to try to deal with this. I think, in that top lane, Black is going to have a tough time. Fly, again, pushing it out, making sure that Byron doesn't get to go anywhere. No Fear, Forbidden Domain, pushing back. Megumi does need to be careful. The Leaping Savior, the charge, but wrong. Another outplay, gets the kill, and he gets on out of there.
Yep, they are just better on the side of KPL Dream Team, and there has never been a doubt since day one. Now, the question is, you mentioned that Impunity, they need to look for something more interesting, much more divisive, right? On the side of KPL Dream Team, this can come in the form of invasions as well. But how do you do that without the fear of, being taken away by any single member of KPL Dream Team?
Okay, without the fear, I mean, anything you do is going to be, you're going to be scared, right? Going up against this KPL team. There's so much that they can do. Look at them. They're invading. Pang is like up in front, trying to keep themselves alive, but the infinite vastness, he's going to go back to safety.
Yeah, they can't do anything at this point. Lockdown as Asing will be taken out once again. 4-0, a clean game on the side of KPL Dream Team.
Very clean. Now they're invading the jungle. They're going to take a red buff. They'll take the Crimson Golem here. Megumi maybe goes for this one. No, he's just going to Forbidden Domain, push them back. And again, they're taking the buffs. They're taking everything, and they're cutting off the supply lines. in the bottom lane.
Yeah, 3 minutes in, they have a 3,000 goal lead. KPL Dream Team not letting up. And I like the fact that we talked about this just now, right? It's the semi-final potential. We are in the quarterfinals. They want to secure that semi spot. And KPL very, very clinical so far.
Yeah, very clinical. This is tough, right? They've pushed out all the lanes. Just the movements that they've made have all capitalized into something. A nice dash. Oh, X0 has to flash back to safety. The Dream Roam gets on out of there. Peng's going to be fine as he gets in that Uber.
Yep, and I want you to notice this, right? The way the KPL Dream Team is kind of like a piranha style, right? Everyone takes a swipe, moves away. So they soak in the damage and they mitigate the overall potential death of a singular member, but they get the kills in return.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all you need. You just get those kills, you kind of, it compounds into things, right? You've gotten that Tyrant here, you're forcing Impunity to kind of maybe force out this Overlord. They do get it with that smite, but now Black in a bad spot does have the knock-up on Neuno, who's actually just gonna step it back, but they do get Black and Fly. We'll take credit for this one. Oh, and here's the backside. They're gonna continue on, and Peng has made an appearance. They're gonna look to charge Peng, just trying to throw out that bubble with the Unbridled Outburst. Megumi will be fine.
Yep, so they keep taking fights like this. It's a 3v4 at this point. And once again, Impunity suffering at the numbers disadvantage.
Tough situation. Peng, just look at, he has no fear. He's just constantly just cutting it out. He's providing vision. He sees what's happening. Fly, look at him. He's doing 360 donuts in your parking lot, guys. You need to get him out of there.
Yep, and you find him for doing that. I mean, there is a reason he is called No Fear as well, and because he has no fear in his team.
Yeah, and look at this. Again, they've taken another Crimson, they've taken another red buff. Again, KPL just cutting off the supply lines to that bottom T2. It will push in Impunity right now in a world of hurt.
Yep, I want to take a look at the growth of the items if possible. How far behind is Xiaolin in comparison to Ino? Ino, once again, has the Crimson buff on himself. He's going to be able to deal a lot of burning damage, but more importantly, true damage.
Yeah, true damage, and that's pretty much, you're going to just burst through. Black right now hiding in the shrubs. He finds Fly, who gets cannon blasted, and it looks like Black in a bad spot. Tried to use a forward field suppression. He's going to go down. Inu with another kill.
Yeah, and once again, it's a lot of pressure coming in from the side of KPL Dream Team. They will keep their eyes on this top half of the Impunity jungle, while the rest of the members, they're just securing objectives across the map, be it pushing in the waves, checking the timing of the buffs on the opposite end of the opponents. It's all calculated for the side of KPL Dream Team. Take a look at the items, man.
I mean, all calculated, everything just being forced in. I mean, there's no room. Like, Impunity right now just trying to find any sort of farm they can on the map, and everybody is suffering, everybody is hungry at this point, and Ashing backed away. That bubble is starting to do some work, and Black, again, just dealing with the minion wave.
Okay, since they want... hang on.
Oh, wrong. Doesn't he be a little bit careful? He's getting a little bit low. He backs off, and the rest of the team are there, and Ashing goes down.
Perfect teamwork once again from the side of KPL Dream Team, but I just need to highlight this. If you take a look at Eno's farm, he is double what they have on Xiaoling. He already has 2 core items, the Doomsday along with the Crimson Reaper as well.
Yeah, and Megumi here all the way up in front. 2 members down from Impunity right now. It's 8-0. Eno would take out that tower. You know, the bottom is being pushed as well. It's a front from all angles at this point.
Yeah, they're just throwing everything, including the kitchen sink, right? They have Dream Bubble coming out from Pang, they have the Kachosen coming out from Wrong, they have the Lift Step coming out from Nino, and of course they have the Cannon Blast coming in from No Fear. Look at that, the Lift Step, a simple move that is, at this point, unpunishable.
Unpunishable Inuo, just dancing, playing with his food, throwing it out. He has it if he wants to go for it in the sense of the Lift Step, but the bottom T3 is taking a lot of damage. The Unbridled Outburst just used to push them back. Might not have been great. Ashing has been killed. Inuo just dancing around and gets the kill. X-Hero is down as well. Peng is going to get credit for that one. Xiaolin does get wrong in return. That's the first kill as well as Fly, so make that a double.
Nice! So that's going to be 2 kills for the side of Impunity. You know, they said when you shout nice, they will perform better. Let's see if this is going to change the game for Impunity.
All right, okay, I think we need to just say nice every single time to give Impunity a little bit more energy, huh?
All right, I would just say nice at every single thing. Let's take a look at the replay here. It really was the movement in and out by Yinor that baited them in, allowing for Wrong to jump in, get the knock-up as well. Did have to trade his life, and this is where the Byron makes sense, right? You slow him down, Fly will not be able to get his passive up, will not be able to use the heroic charge to jump out.
Yeah, nice highlight right there by Xiaolin. That's kind of what you need to do. You need to continue to push that one forward, try to get as many kills as possible, but no fear, he gets bursted as well, and Xiaolin with another nice kill.
Yep, a lapse of concentration, a rare moment, but still one that is very important for the side of Impunity. Can they catch Inwall? That's actually a nice play there, right? Getting a nice few shots in as he goes in for the lift step as well.
You know, just kind of, again, just backing off, perfectly understanding what needs to be done. Pang takes out the Tyrant. They're going to look to push this one. Pang all the way up in front, takes a lot of damage, but he don't care. He's going to continue on with that lingering dream. He's getting bigger and bigger, and it looks like Megumi's going to stick around, but again, they're just going to back off into that base and keep themselves alive, at least for now.
Yep, they need a little bit more time to still realize the potential. Xiaoling is managing to kind of trouble Pang's health bars a little bit, but it's not enough just yet because that's only on Pang.
Yeah, and, I mean, Pang just pushing it around. He's basically forcing them back. Impunity, all 5 members, again, just defending the base. They have the T3s, so they have, you know, the bases and the structures that they need, but now KPL knocking on their door, just waiting for that next minion wave.
Yep, the Vice script is coming in. KPL looking for the tier 3s.
Forcing it out. The top T3 does go down. Pang will take credit for this one. Into the mid lane, the minions are still there. The flowing Psy slowing it down. I mean, the wave clear isn't bad on Impunity, so they can do that. They need like 5 or so more minutes to get back in this game.
Yeah, but that's 5 minutes too long maybe for the side of Impunity, right? KPL Dream Team, definitely, we have seen how well they understand the game. They rush these tier 3s down.
Yeah, and the fact that the game is actually 10 minutes, they've done a nice recovery and they've given themselves a chance. I mean, after that last game one, this is definitely the rebound game, but still tough situation as they're down AK.
Okay, but still, 10 minutes. Nice, right?
Nice.
So at this point, KPL Dream Team, look at the coordination, taking 2 neutral objectives at the same time, Black falling a bit low.
Yeah, taking both of the objectives as well as winning this team fight, it's you know, really rough for Impunity. All 5 members were there. They were not able to take on the 3 members because KPL had such a nice lead.
Yep, and Pang, yes, did require a little bit more work, but he does get it done. The Shadow Tyrant now in the hands of the side of Team KPL Dream Team.
Yeah, pushing it along. You know, just making an appearance here. Listes back again. He's out of there. Ajin getting a little bit low, but Pang going in for this one. Had the nice dream roam, but forces it back. They're going to take out another 2-man stun. Megumi is down for the count. Yunu will take credit. The bottom T3 is taken out. The base is again wide open, but they need that catapult. They're going to push ahead with it. No, Fly from the top side. Yunu goes in, gets the kill on the Black. X-Hero is down as well, and Fly continuing to do damage. And Ashing will fall, and they take the base, and KPL Dream Team take Game 2 and the series.
Well done to the side of KPL Dream Team. What a game, convincing. I mean, there was a very little doubt for the side of KPL Dream Team to even have difficulties making into the semis. But here we go. Welcome, KPL Dream Team, to the semifinals. Get ready. Your seat is going to be warmed.
Yeah, and look at them. They're all just going to celebrate. They know that that was a huge win, making it into the top 4 now, and they're going to continue on in this journey. Again, the KPL Dream Team, the all-star squad from China, proving everybody wrong, making things difficult, and completely owning in that series.
Right, so let's...
As well, they probably didn't even expect to go into the top 8. You know, I think the big thing for them was actually getting the first step into the top 8. We know that they beat Vitality yesterday in the group stage, and now it's a really, really big thing for them. Unfortunately, they will be going home, but I think for them to get into the top 8, that should be something they should be proud of.
For sure. Absolutely. I mean, just look at the draft. It's a little bit back to basics because what they drafted in that first game just was not it. It was a little bit cooked, but it just shows that the KPL Dream Team are just like, hey, doesn't matter what you draft, it's all about that map dominance.
And I think we've seen a lot of the same picks from the KPL Dream Team. You know, the likes of Menki for Pang, and also the Hu1 for Rong. But now Rong coming up with the Shangguan and also the Mai, and then we get Guan Yu in the top side as well for Fly. Such a crazy pick, and they said it on the cast as well that this is normally a Brazilian pick as well. You know, a lot of the Brazilian players like to go for it. But yeah, incredible stuff by KPL picking up these crazy picks.
Guan Yu is one of those traditional picks, and is one of the heroes that Fly plays really, really well. Like he's such an experienced player with that hero. He is actually one of the top.
Yes, I mean, it was a great pick, to be honest. We've seen it, I think it was 4 out of 6 times now with the KPL Dream Team picking the monkey through there, and those bubbles may look a little bit not frightful, but they definitely have a great utility and massive damage. But again, KPL Dream Team just taking another dub.
Because I was having a conversation with the Chinese analysts as well as we were watching the game, and they just realized, and then they just let me know and share with me, the idea here is just to fight.
Yes.
Like, you do not give them an opportunity for the Ogren to actually start building. As long as you can start fighting extremely fast, like the pace just does not allow Ogren to actually itemize.
Yeah, I think the big thing as well is that we have seen KPL Dream Team pretty much ban Dachau every single game that they've played so far. They know that this is a strategy that can actually upset the KPL Dream Team as well. You know, not even just the Dachau Fuzi, but also Dachau with any of the other heroes as well. So banning that away every single time the first time means that they don't have to worry about any other picks that can maybe catch them off guard.
You know what, like, we gotta admit that in this game, it was amazing level, it was great performance. I would give Rong the MVP for this amazing game. The two matches, man. First on the Shangguan, then on the Mai Shiranui. We gotta agree on that, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, like I was saying there, as we was being introduced back in from that game, when I was hiding, I was pretty much fearful from a final stroke coming from the sky, from somewhere, from Rung. But then on the Mai Shiranui, it was just as frightful.
No, it's just such a scary pick. He's such a scary player as well. We know that he now doesn't only have Yuhuan up his sleeve, but he also has the Assassins up his sleeve. We've seen him even play Haino in the mid lane as well. So there's so many heroes, and this just goes for the experience of the KPL Dream Team as well. They have so many years of experience, so many times they can pick different picks as well because they play a different draft style as well, which is really, really huge.
I respect that a lot, man. I respect that a lot because you have the eye on the spot. Their experience is what allows them right now to don't be fearful of those meta picks. Everyone is just thinking, how do we counter the Ogren? How do we counter the Lung, man? Like, what do we do in these situations? And when they asked him in the interview, they were like, did this actually just destroy your rhythm? And we were like, we've seen everything, man. Like, we've got this. Nothing to be worried about.
I mean, these are players that have been to multiple Honor of Kings championships, multiple KPL titles.